Hey, what is up, people? Today we will be ranking bosses in Metal Gear Solid Delta. So, without further ado, let us get right into it. Alright, so for the first boss is the Sorrow. So, the Sorrow is one of the weakest boss I've ever fought. I don't even consider him as a boss. He's just a ghost roaming around. And one thing I noticed about this boss fight is that you guys see those people who are like ghosts? When they walk through you, you actually lose health. But here's the thing, it's very time consuming, and at the same time, when Snake dies, you can actually use the revival pill, and it's a way of skipping the boss fight. So yeah, so this is he is one of the weakest boss fights I've ever dealt with. So I'm gonna rank this boss F. Alright, so for the second boss is the End. The End is actually harmless. He does not kill you instantly, but he puts you to sleep and you go like 2 or 3 levels back. So he sends you all the way to, I'm guessing, Granini Groki, into the jail cell. But here's the thing, if you tranquilize him back, you will unlock his sniper rifle. And his sniper rifle is also a tranquilizer. Another thing I would like to point out about the End is that one thing that irritates me the most is finding him. When he tries to put Snake to sleep and then he escapes, I have to go from location to another location just to find him. And there's a lot of locations where the End is hiding. So it took me maybe 30 minutes just to finish this mission itself. But yeah, I also consider him as one of the weakest boss and the easiest boss to fight. So I'm gonna rank him as maybe a D. Right, so for the third boss is Ocelot. Ocelot is another weak boss, but out of the two previous bosses that I showed you guys, they are not they do not kill you, but Ocelot can kill you. So this boss is not as strong as he seems. Even when he shoots me with his revolver, my health does not rapidly decrease. It just slowly decreases. So even his weapons isn't that strong. But the thing that annoys me the most about this boss is that he always runs and he always hides behind rock. So yeah, so I would give that boss maybe a C. Right, so for the fourth boss is Volgin. I wouldn't say that this boss is weak. What I'll tell you guys that he is in between, and the reason why I say that is because when I played this mission, I did die multiple times. And another thing that I find hard a little bit is that I do not know when is the right time to just CQC him. But when he's in the ground and you shoot him, he does lose a lot of health. So yeah, he is not a weak boss, but he is in between. So I might rank him maybe C plus. Alright, so for the next boss is Shagohod. So this boss is actually in between as well, because when Volgin is using the vehicle and he uses the missiles, I had to like switch weapons quickly from like AK-47 just to shoot the missiles before it comes to us. And in this like boss fight, I had to like use my RPG just to shoot the wheels, and Eva would like drive behind Shagohod, and I have to like destroy the thing in the back, so that way it couldn't like so this way it loses health. But yeah, I would say that in between, and I would rank that maybe C plus as well. Alright, so for the next boss is Volgin again. So this time, after defeating Shagohod, you have to defeat Volgin again. But this time he is controlling Shagohod. So the reason why I say that it's hard, it's because you have to shoot the wheel every time and you have to like shoot him. But sometimes when you shoot Volgin, he blocks these shooting, and Snake is slow compared to the vehicle Volgin is in. He's really fast compared to Snake. So I have to be like fast as well when switching weapons and shooting him. And this time his health isn't like losing a little. It's losing health, but it's not as fast as I was like defeating Volgin like before showing you guys the Shagohod. So I would give him also a C plus. Right, so for the next boss is the Pain. Honestly, this boss is definitely a pain to kill, and the reason why I say that, it's because when I try to like shoot him, he uses his like, I don't know, his flies to block the shooting from him. Number one. Number two, his flies are really strong. Like I lose a lot of health just by like the flies coming to me. Number two, and number three is that I have to get into the water every time and dive into the water every time. And another thing is that I have to eat a lot every time. So this boss was definitely hard and time consuming as well. And when I like try to shoot him, he does lose health, but he doesn't lose health like aggressively, like the previous bosses that I showed you guys. So yeah, I would give that boss B. Alright, so for the eighth boss is the Fear. The Fear is really strong. I'm really surprised that this boss uh, can like shoot arrows into me, and my health, it like aggressively decreases. And the worst thing about that boss is that he turns invisible. That when he turns invisible, I had to like try very hard to look into the trees just to like spot him. Another thing that makes this boss really hard is that he is very quick to jump from a tree to another tree. And what makes that boss really hard is that he jumps from a tree to another tree. Also, I would like to point out that I had to use like a thermal goggle just to spot him, which makes spotting the boss easy. And I had to like eat a lot of food, and I had to also do a lot of curing. So I'm definitely giving that boss a B plus. Alright, so for the next boss, the Fury. Honestly, guys, the Fury is one of like the hardest boss I have ever like defeated. I died a lot of times defeating this boss, because this boss, he when he like comes towards Snake, he lights the whole place on fire. And the worst part about that is that when the fire gets to you, you like decrease health rapidly. And when you like decrease health, and the other worst part is that you have to stay like in between these tunnels and shoot like the pipe uh, to so that the water can come to Snake and like the fire disappears from you. He's like really hard, and he does not lose his health aggressively like the other previous bosses that I showed you guys. And yeah, that's about it. I want to give that boss maybe an A for his strength. Right, so for the final boss is the boss. This boss is really strong. You cannot CQC her, and there is time limit. Um, if you do not like kill the boss fast, there will be a cutscene where like they're gonna drop like nukes or bombs, and your mission will fail instantly. This is the one thing that's hard about fighting the boss. And another thing about fighting the boss is that she is also really strong. She uses like a Patriot gun that she like it does not reload or anything. It just shoots automatically. And finally, but not least, I would say that she's very like hard to find. And the reason why I say that it's because she is wearing her camouflage is white, and I'm like in a place that has a lot of white flowers, so it's very hard to like find her. So you have to find her and then shoot her, and at the same time uh, you have to like kill her really fast. I'll give her an E for that. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time.